Welcome back to the Daily Driver, Henry's Garage, all that malarkey. So in this episode, we replace a broken spring and a good rear spring coil on the Mark II Ford Focus. It's a good episode and really quite a simple job. If you just got, what do you need for it? You need a jack, a couple of stands, and a few spanners and a torque wrench, and you're good to do it all. So it's not a hard job, and the savings are well worth it. Right, today we're going to replace the springs, the coils on the rear of the Mark II Focus. The reason being that the one on the right hand side is broken and it's a bit tight just here, so I think what we're going to do is we're going to do one wheel at a time. Once we've done one, we'll move the car out, we'll bring it back and do the other one. So the process here is we'll chock up the front of the car, we'll loosen up the wheel, jack it up, take the wheel off. We loosen off the, or remove the nut for the sway bar at the back. We are then going to need to put some pressure underneath the spring. Might not need to on this side because it's broken. Use a spring compressor to pull it all together. Then we should be able to lower the jack, remove the spring and put in a new one. So let's start by putting some chocks at the front. Okay, next we'll loosen off this wheel and take it off. Before taking the wheel off, I decided it was a good idea to get it up. So I've got it up on two stands, one at each side. So we'll take the wheel off now. You can see I've chocked it up both there and the equivalent on this side. Just about see it. So we're nice and secure underneath, so we're safe to go under. So what we're now looking at is so here's the sway bar. So we're going to need to take this out and we're going to want to support this from underneath. And you can see how badly this is broken. And do I want to, I think I might try to, well, I don't think I'll bother to get any pressure on that. I think it's just so broken. Is that stupid or not? No, we'll put something on it for safety. Okay. Right, we're going to give ourselves the best chance with this by giving it a bit of a scrub. We're going to give it some WD-40. So the top of this appears to be a 15mm and the bottom seems to be a 16, but I don't seem to have a 16 anywhere. This is a 17mm. And you can see the movement there. This is a 15mm. And it won't go on. So that would apply at 16, but I don't have a 16. I highly doubt that it's metric. No, I highly doubt that it's non-metric. Right. using this one, but I actually have a hex. I think I'd rather have that on here. I've also discovered I have a 16mm in this box. I can't tell if that's loosening up at all. Ah, right, it's just turning, okay. I think that's going to have to come all the way out, but for now, I'm going to hold it there. I'm going to get something underneath this. So that should take the weight of the string out, make it a bit safer for me to get the rest of the way off. So this is a 15 here. The other side looks awkward to get at. I'm going to show you. So this is the other side right here. And I mean, there's no way I can get any kind of ratchet on that. So I'm going to see what spanners I have and see if I can get anything on there. Okay, 17 felt too big to me. Sorry, 19 felt too big, but 17 is too small. So, and I don't have an 18. So we're going to try with this. Let's see how we get on. Right, it might actually be fixed in place on that side. It might not need anything. Yeah, I think that must be a locked, you know, a fixed one. Right, I think now we're going to try lowering it and see what happens. Right, let's get something to, we'll try whacking it first and then we'll try a crowbar. Right. So did I need to take this out of the way? So here the problem I've got is in fact the sway bar is stopping it from coming down. It's not just the bolt being in there, it's the whole sway bar has to twist down in order to get this out. So I'm going to take the sway bar off on the other side and repeat the process. Right, I wanted to make sure these are the same length before I went to try to install it. We're going to see if I can fit it in there now. I haven't got that sway bar actually out of the way. I think in order to get the trailing arm down far enough, I might need to. Sorry, you'll have a picture there. But we'll see if we can fit it in there and go from there. No, I mean, and without compressing it, there's no way I'm going to get it in there. So, and oh, that is not wanting to twist for me at all. Right, have a second go at this. I managed to get underneath and twist that a little bit so that I seem to get some space. You can see here. Whoa! You can see there I got something a bit wrong. Bloody hell. But it slips in just now. Gosh, that would have been nice. Okay, the problem I'm having here is this bolt is that it's not lining up at the other end for some reason, and I can't quite work out why. I mean, it implies that this isn't all straight, so I don't know if I have to do up the sway bar first in order to get some pressure up there, or if maybe I need something underneath here as well to add a bit of jacking. So I think I'll do a bit of work off camera and see if I can work out how to do it. I'll give it a tap with persuasion, and it went straight in and is now tightening up. Having done the right hand side, the left hand side was very quick. I now need to reattach the sway bar, anti-roll bar if you live in the States, which I don't think should be too hard, but we'll have a look. Oh, that was actually super easy. I've done the one side, so it really is just a case of, it comes in, it's got 3 bits to it. The top with the nut on, bushes in the middle, and the bit underneath. I hope that's not all just my head. So I might have to put that up just to get that one to catch. And now I need to tighten those up. So it looks to me, we've got an anti-roll bar link to lower arm, solid link, 25 Newton meters, or with ball joints, 70. Now, I don't believe those are ball joints in there. Ball joints is something you split apart. So, I'm going to assume it's the 25. And the other reason that I'm assuming that is, having done it up to 25, you can see it is pointing out kind of through the threads about as much as I'd expect. So I'm going to assume that's good. So we're going to get the wheels back on and torque those up and then take it out. I just want to say I got these springs, I think on eBay. It was 25 quid for 2. When I looked on Ford for the springs for this car, it was £151 each. So, and you should always replace these springs in pairs. So £300 against 25. We'll see how long they last. But, you know, a couple of years, if they go a couple of years, then ends up being worth it. I'm about to lower the car. No, I'm not. Yes, I am, but I just need to get the stands out. And so we can now see if these springs at least hold up to being lowered to the ground. Okay, good. And there it is, back in its parking space, probably not to be used for another couple of months. But the springs are now good, and so it is ready to use when I need it to. Hope you enjoyed. Do like, subscribe, comment, share, and we'll see you for the next episode of Henry's Garage.